Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Good morning,
Hello.
good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to episode 5 of Intercept Insights. And Greg was back. That's good. Happy
Yes.
to. We missed you, buddy, last week.
hmm
It was, we had a good replacement, but yeah,
Not a bad
nothing
See
thing.
like
that?
the. Yeah, you had a good reason though. You had a good
Have
reason.
to have a good reason. Yeah. We'll
Yes,
come to that later.
We'll talk about that in a bit. We also got a great guest today. So Jorrit, our most valued intern, actually the driving power, the engine of Intercept, the one that figures out everything. So we'll add him later on today in the show. But first, let's take a look at what happened last week. And lots of stuff happened. Lots of stuff happened last week. We got billed. We missed Gregor. Gregor, please share what you did last week. We're all a bit jealous.
Yeah. So
Tell us all about it.
I filled out a form, and I can't remember if it was just on Twitter or by email. They said, "Would you like to take part and be part of the live audience of Build?" And I was like, "I'm going to try that." So yeah, I was lucky and got picked for that. So basically, we were in the live audience. So when it was on live, we were kind of behind the scenes, waving and cheering everybody on, and kind of doing that kind of stuff. That was good fun. And while we were doing the rehearsal for that, Scott Hanselman was doing like a tech check was all, and then all of a sudden it popped up Satya Nadella would like to join our Teams call, which was quite bizarre but amazing. So what I didn't know was three of the people who got to ask a question, they already knew he was coming on. I didn't know that, but he basically answered their questions, which I thought was brilliant. And then stayed on after it to say, thanks for coming on and doing your bit. So that was great. So that's why I wasn't here last week. It was very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Yes, and I think I've seen your face come across multiple videos actually,
cool.
either in the back or actually on a call. That
Yeah.
kind of a
Yeah.
rock star now.
Also took part in a Channel 9 Microsoft Learn TV thing, Ask the Audience. So that was good. That was with Donna and Custis. So that was quite nice to get invited onto that as well. That was good fun. Really nice people.
Nice,
So, good fun.
nice. And well, I think it's for you to share because you did the call for papers. We got a session accepted. I think.
We did.
Oh, yes, we did. We did. What was that for? What's it called? Can you remember?
Azure Summit.
That's the one.
Azure
Yeah.
Summit. Yes. The Azure.
The
I
three of
think
us
we're
are doing a
gonna.
session.
I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I think we're going to talk about a use case like app modernization, an actual use case. How do we go from traditional data center to well?
Yeah, I'm gonna interview the two of you, so that'll be good.
Well, we got some questions for you too, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I really like the format of interviewing, having a conversation about tech, about how did we do it instead of just going through the PowerPoint, which is fine. Other people do great demos, but I like,
Yeah.
actually having it interview style. That's pretty cool.
Me too.
All right, Richard, what did you do last week?
So nothing as exciting as Gregor, but I had a nice 4-day weekend, which was amazing. Helped me recharge the energy, the batteries, and ready for this week where I've been focusing mostly on getting a customer ready for a pen test on Monday. So like redeploying the whole environment, making sure everything works, redeploying the whole applications and everything. It's been going well so far. Doing a few extra tweaks to make sure it's super secure, which we'll then put into the other environments. So yes, it's been a good week so far.
Oh,
How about
that's
you?
good. Yeah, well, first off, last Friday, Gregor was there as well. We took it out. We did it. We played Among Us with Holly's kids, and we got totally schooled. We had no chance at all. I thought also we played a bit before. I thought we were okay. We understand the game, but
I don't.
no, we have no clue. But it was great fun. We should definitely do that again.
Yeah.
Then we also played with a couple of colleagues after that because it was Intercept gaming night, as we call it. Or how do we call it? Game, sleep, eat, repeat, something like that. So yeah, that was great fun. And I've been doing a lot of different stuff this week, actually, working on some pipelines for our website deployment. So doing some Azure DevOps, actually. I did some Azure Front Door, dealing with some new certificates and some URL rewrite rules. and been doing some KQL queries together with Richard. Actually, I'm seeing if we can build some alerting around specific experiences or specific behavior within AKS. See if we can detect some stuff and then create some alerting. And this will make everyone happy within Intercept. Looking at automating the timesheets. So see how much we can automate that. Of course, we've got great developers working on that, but I feel that I've got some ideas and shared that. So we'll see where that goes. But that's always a good idea, automating timesheets. So that's something that I was working on. It was a busy week, but what stayed with me the most was actually the Among Us. That was just a painful. It was fun, but what a painful experience that was. It was great.
I think you died first, just for the record.
I did actually. Yes, I was there, but quickly as well. It was just blink of an eye, gone. Like not a chance, not a chance. Yeah, and we're going to talk about what's new in Azure, but what's good to know is, build happened, so we'll talk a bit about that. So the last 7 days, we got some news, but I think most was announced at build, which is fine. Of course, Gregor knows all about it because he basically was everywhere at build, which was cool. But let's take a look at that. What's new in Azure? And Gregor, what was new in Azure?
After build, lots of stuff, to be honest. So I don't know if you've got the Book of News link you could flash up there, but
I have that.
The Book of News covers most of it. There we go. So yeah, you can go there and find out about all of the announcements. But the ones that stood out for me, I'm really interested in Cosmos DB. I don't know if you guys have done much with it, but I think it's super clever technology. So they've brought up the Azure Cosmos DB serverless. They've also got integrated cache, and they've expanded the free tier, which is really good. So that's kind of the three things that stood out for me. I'm a big fan of Cosmos DB, and I've got a wee kind of working application that I moved over from SQL Server to Cosmos DB, and I'm just going to keep working on that. But you can work on it locally for free, which is great.
I think expanding that free tier of Cosmos DB is a really, really good play because, the free tier itself already was a good play, of course, but when Cosmos DB started, it's such a great solution. And not only as a developer, but even from an ops perspective, it just makes you happy, the way it can replicate globally, the way it can scale. Yeah. But there was always a price tag to it. And yes, the thing with Cosmos DB is you really have to understand Cosmos DB to make it cost efficient. If you're just going to chuck stuff in there, then it will probably be expensive. But that's also what kept a lot of people from actually trying it. So that free tier, I really like it. And I think it's a really good play that they expanded that. That's really good.
Yeah, the other couple of things I looked at was the hot reload in .NET 6. That's awesome. And the last one I was wanting to shout out to was GitHub code spaces. We're lucky enough to get access to that, the beta, because we're MVPs, but that is phenomenally smart. Really clever. The fact you can get your, like a repo that you've never ever brought down, spun up without even running it on your own machine inside a container. It's just amazing. So looking forward to looking at that a bit more once it's out of beta.
I actually did some playing with CodeSpace. I really like it. And once you get it set up right and you got everything you need, then it's a really efficient way to just quickly change some code. I still use a lot of Visual Studio Code though, but just for the quick things.
The fact you don't install everything locally, because I've filled up my laptop full of all these, pull everything down. You don't need to do that anymore, which is amazing.
And one of the best demos I saw of that, I think it was Martin Woodward, who did a really good session on CodeSpace. It was in a meetup somewhere, and we can find the link at some point. But he demoed how you can collaborate with CodeSpaces, so that multiple people using it or collaborate and share settings across CodeSpace. That was so good to see. That was amazing. That felt like good collaboration technology.
Yeah, it's definitely the future of coding, isn't it? Because you can just code from anywhere, be it your iPad or your Chromebook, or you don't need a nice, powerful, big machine anymore, which is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. What was new for you, Richard?
So for me, obviously all the build stuff, but yesterday Azure Defender released or went to GA for the DNS. So your DNS can all be monitored by Azure Defender now, which is amazing. I've been playing with it in the preview. Luckily, I've not come across anything, but yeah, it's just gone GA now. So make sure you enable that if you have your DNS inside Azure. That's probably the biggest new thing since build that I know of. How about you, Wesley?
That's good. I've got two. Other than Bill or after Bill, we've got Azure Digital Twins Explorer is now available in public preview, and basically what it is, well, it's not basically it is pretty cool. So the thing with digital twins is that you're sending stuff to an API, you're getting data back. But at some point, you've got all these devices connected. You've got your digital twin set up. You've got it all mapped out. You want to visualize it. Now, I am not a graphics designer, but I still want to know what devices are connected to what and how do they relate to each other. And with this new Explorer that's now in public preview, it will actually allow you to do that. Just press of a button, it will visualize the connectivities between devices and the links between rooms, buildings, and so forth. So that's pretty cool. I think it will help a lot of people visualize what they're doing with IoT and digital twins. So that is one. And another one, it's not like a new feature, but discussed it with Richard and Gregor before as well. So you've got the MySQL DMS database migration service from, for example, on-prem or AWS to Azure, which was an online migration. That is no more. There is a good alternative, which is the offline migration, but the online migration is no more. And that was definitely something we were looking into for the customer to get it up. So that's out of the window. They do mention, or Microsoft does mention in the docs, that a high-speed alternative is the offline migration. But do keep in mind that as of June 1st, you can no longer do MySQL online migrations with the data migration service. So important to know, because if you have it somewhere in a document, or if you told a customer that you could do it or that you're going to do that, please reread the docs. It's now the 3rd of June, but as of 2 days, not going to happen anymore.
Interesting.
Yes, we'll be testing alternatives, and of course, we'll share what we found. All right, and I think it's time for that power, that energy, that drive behind Azure. It's time for our guest. Jorrit.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Thanks. Good.
Good.
All right. It's good to know.
We've got some questions for you, Jorrit. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself just before we start?
Yeah, I'm Jorrit. I'm the intern at Intercept for 5 months now. And I have a lot of motivation to learn more about Azure, and what better way to go on an adventure with Intercept. So
cool.
Awesome.
I like it how you say the intern. It's like the one and only, the intern. The driving power behind. It is. I think it is.
Yes,
I'm not sure.
I'm the only intern. Yeah.
All right. So we can say you're the best. And not offend anyone, of course. But, yeah. All right. Yeah, Jorrit, we got some questions. I think Greg is going to start.
Am I starting? Okay.
Yes, you're starting. We decided on that now.
Cool. How did you get involved with Intercept as an intern? How did it kick off and get started?
So actually, I noticed Intercept from my previous work. I worked as a support engineer, and we had a shared customer. And Intercept did the Azure part of it. And I did at that work, I did more the support type of stuff. But I want to learn more about Azure and the cloud, because I didn't get that on school.
Okay, nice.
That's cool. So are we a good company to work for as an intern?
Yes, actually. All my previous internships were also great, but this one stands out.
All right, what's not so great?
Tough question.
That's a tough question.
I don't know.
All right, no, I'm just messing with you. It's okay.
No, I seriously don't know. It's all great.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
so
good to
happy.
hear. Yeah.
Well, I actually had a different question. So within Intercept, what's the most interesting tech that you've learned so far?
I think it's the basic stuff of Azure in general. Previously, before Intercept, I had no but little information about Azure or cloud services. So it's a lot to learn on the basics.
All right,
cool.
that's good.
What's the most interesting thing that you've learned at Intercept? Non-technical.
Non-technical. The way to communicate in English.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
yeah, me too.
Same. So, what do you like to do outside of work?
I like to game a lot with friends, and I'm working on a home lab server that I'm messing around with, trying new things out.
Like what?
I'm now working on a little Linux shell script for implementing unified controller automatically.
Oh, nice.
It's just simple, but I have to start somewhere.
Best way to do
Not
it.
simple. Not simple at all. But
No. In my experience, automating is never simple. Well, the first 80% seems simple, and then you want to finish it up. The last 20% takes, well, it's the 80-20 rule, right?
Takes time.
Definitely takes time. All right. So, what's on the top of your bucket list? If you could do one thing, what is the one thing that you would want to do?
Tech related, or can be anything?
No, life, tech, anything.
I like to travel. I think to travel to Australia would be nice.
Oh.
Cool.
Maybe
Nice choice.
on the bucket list.
Okay.
Like
So-
backpacking.
Backpacking can, but vacation also be fine.
All right.
Cool. Who's your favourite colleague to work with?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Bear in mind that everyone will watch this, so
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
no pressure.
I actually don't have a favorite.
Oh,
I
good
like
answer.
everyone. Is that a good word?
That'll do. Yeah, good answer. We'll lay off. We're
So
gonna
I like
thank you
you-
for that answer.
I like everyone except Wesley.
I was just going to ask, who don't you like, and you've just answered.
you
Perfect
what
answer.
now?
Yeah, he destroys me on Among Us. That's not cool.
Yes, so we do have to elaborate on that. We do have a history there. So when we play Among Us, I always shout. So we do voice chat during Among Us. I always start yelling that it's Jorrit. It's never Jorrit, but
No, it's always your.
people tend to believe me. So they kick him into space. But
And when Wesley is imposter, he always killed me first.
yes.
That's
We do have
important.
to say that we played a game of Unreal Tournament, like the anniversary edition, a couple of months ago, and everyone was struggling, and it was just Jorrit running around killing everyone, and we were just like, "This is not even fun anymore." He was going so fast.
I have to spectate, I guess.
Yeah, you did good. No, I like the gaming nights. That's great.
Definitely. So, what plans you have for the rest of the year?
I'm almost done graduating from school, and then I hopefully can join you guys at Intercept for a full-time employee.
Awesome.
No?
That'll be great. Good. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, do let us know
Fingers
when that
crossed.
happens.
Soon.
That's good.
Awesome.
Let's hope that works out. Yeah. And Stefan says, when we ask what is the tech that you learned during your internship, Stefan is saying, don't forget about the PowerShell scripting.
Yeah,
'Cause
I did a
you're
school
doing
project with Azure PowerShell and TopDesk,
Mhm.
and I did a lot in PowerShell scripting with Stefan. That's
Oh,
quite
cool.
fun.
That's good. So you do get some help internally as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
good.
Yeah, and I also we also do meetups and stuff, so internal meetups and about new tech stuff. And I have to say that yours is like always there, and it's good to see people, hungry for knowledge, checking everything out. That's just great to see. We're happy to see that.
Yeah, it's interesting subjects actually when those meetups happens.
Don't you ever go and think this is a boring subject?
No, not one.
Not even the one Wesley did.
No, actually, no. I like to get up.
Source control. That was a good one.
I liked it.
No, but I have to say, I like the meetups. I'm sometimes, the subject is not what you work with every day, so it's even though you can follow. I think it was Gregor and me. We did WVD thing. So we actually did people do a workshop, and then we follow a workshop. We do WVD. I was really struggling setting up WVD and installing an app and getting it all to run. I'm like, yeah, I like doing it. I'll probably never do it again. But it's fun to get into technology like that. But of course, some people have that with the other stuff we present. That's it with a company with people with different skill sets, which is good.
And I have that every time. So,
good to hear. And we got some speed questions.
Yes, we do. So I've got some speed questions for you. All right. First answer.
Okay.
Star Trek.
Go ahead.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Domino's or McDonald's?
Oh. McDonald's.
Console gaming or PC gaming?
PC, of course.
When you're sleeping, fan on or no fan?
Both. Can it?
Yeah.
New York or Amsterdam?
New York, definitely.
Ooh.
School or work?
Work.
Good answer. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Cool.
Nice. I've got one other question I want to ask you. Bash scripting or PowerShell scripting?
For now, PowerShell.
Okay.
I like PowerShell because it's new for me. I do shell scripting not much, but for a long time. And PowerShell it's fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
You can even run it in Bash with PowerShell.
Mm-hmm.
You can even consider that.
Yeah.
All right. So you said Amsterdam or New York, and you said New York.
Yeah.
What about that? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Nah. I went 2 years ago to New York, and I really liked it. So I like the vibe and the how you call that, the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like the culture. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Amsterdam, I went too many times to Amsterdam already. So
Too many tourists.
Yeah.
That's what people in New York say, probably. Too many tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Too many tourists here.
And New York is sort of New Amsterdam, so it's almost the same in the name.
I've got one last speed question for you. Imposter or crewmate?
Imposter.
Correct. Should ask you that one, sorry.
All right. Yeah, I got another question just talking about this and the working from home thing. So you joined Intercept during the pandemic as an intern. How did that go? Because usually you go to the company, you get to meet the people, and Gregor joined in pandemic time, Richard joined in pandemic time, but as a full-time employee, it's still a bit different because you're used to working with, you used to work at a company, you know what to expect from a company. And though the virtual thing is a bit of a hurdle, as an intern, you're just, you're at the start of your career. How did you deal with the working from home? How do you experience that? And how did we do in that?
Before, I thought it was quite challenging, but when I started at Intercept, it's quite easy, I guess. Everyone helps you with the communication, and everyone wants to a quick chat. You call someone quickly on Teams, and you have a nice chat. And the Intercept Cafe that we have weekly, that helps also to stay in touch with each other.
Yeah.
I really like the coffee.
Me too. It's like can either last for 30 minutes or for an hour, and we just chat about random stuff, which is good. I think it's a way to socialize. So that,
yes, of course.
All right. Yeah, we also got a question from Rini, but we'll do that after the guest because he's asking about Defender for DNS and what does it do. So Richard, after this, maybe we can get back on that.
Oh, I can explain that easily.
All right, let's go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Good, let's do it. Oh, we got the comment from Casper. The videos run so smoothly. Credits. Are you using your new Stream Deck and are you happy with it? Well, first off, it is a co-effort, but yes, I do have my Stream Deck, which I'm so happy with it. I don't want to pull the wires too much because I don't want to break anything. Stops working, but yes, it makes everything go so smooth and it works really well. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think for the guest part, Jorrit, thank you very much. That was interesting to see the perspective of an intern.
Yeah,
and
thanks
I really hope you land the job and stay with us. That'd be amazing.
I hope.
Me too.
All right.
Sure.
I want to thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day. I would just
thanks for coming on.
say that you spent until 5 on the stream. Just say that you spent until 5 and skip the rest of the day. All right. Have a good day, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Right, that was fun. It's good to see the perspective from. We do have to say that we kind of forced him into this. We asked him, "Do you want to join the stream?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. And I just sent the invite, and he accepted. It was good. He's a really cool dude. All right, can we get back to that DNS question that Rini asked?
So, yes. So Azure Defender for DNS, it basically is Azure Defender, which is constantly monitoring DNS queries from your Azure resources. So it's like checking in case there's something dodgy going on. It also sort of does some advanced security analytics, looking for sort of suspicious activity. So it uses a bit of AI in the back end, I believe, to sort of check if everything's working right, if something's maybe try to do some weird spoofing of your DNS or changing your records or something like that. I haven't looked too much into it because I'll just enable it, set and forget. And then if there's an alert, you can act on the alert. There's quite a few alerts as well. But yeah, it's definitely worth digging into a bit further and sort of just enabling it and wait for the alerts to come in. Hopefully none will ever come in, but they might.
All right. Thank you for that. I think it's time for the fun facts. We got some. We got a cool video as well. All right. Fun fact number 1. I got a hole in my sock. As in, look. Like, big one. And it's the thing that bugs you all day and just refuse to change it. Just, I'm going all the way to the end of the day. And Richard changed up his room. That is...
I did.
Nobody said anything, but he actually changed his room. It was different last week.
Yeah, the desk was over here, and now it's over here with the window behind. Got a little plant there. Got a little blue light behind the Azure pillow over there. And the other desk is over there, and my partner usually sits there, but she's working in the office today, so I've got my office to myself, which is nice.
It's good. Yeah, a good home office is important.
Mm-hmm.
And another fun fact is, I hope I'm not skipping anyone because we're going so fast. We had 3 people start this week.
We did.
It was 3, right? Yes, it was 3. I'm so careful with this. I just don't want to get a text message later on. You forgot about me. No, we've got Matt from the UK. We've got Sana. And we've got Dan.
You nearly had to think about that there.
Yeah. No, I was gonna think if I was gonna pronounce his last name or not and make a fool of myself. Dan
What is his last name?
McLaughlin.
Oh,
But you
well,
you say you have to do the but we need to get Dan on.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we should definitely get Dan on.
Yes,
McLaughlin.
We'll get him to
on.
pronounce it.
Yes, McLaughlin or McLaughlin. What is it?
Yeah,
I know, but yes. So 3 new people. Very excited about that. Everyone joined all the stand-ups and all the Intercept cafes. I like that. The first time that a little bit. What can you say? What can you not say? Are we careful or we're not careful? I think that's just the new group dynamic. I think that's what intrigues me the most. Because even though we have our chats and we make fun of stuff, you don't know how that goes with new people. You always have to, even though you did, you talked with them before. But no, I think it's a great group and they fit into. So we would like to say they got that Intercept DNA. They really fit in. So that's great. That is really great. And another fun fact, we've got a video. So we're looking for people. We need anything. We need DevOps, AKS, commercial, marketing, engineering, anything. We got a lot of vacancies on the website, but we made a good video. Well, the marketing team and some people in the company did, but it looks really well. And I just thought I'd like to share that for a bit.
Hey, I'm Nadia from Intercept. We have a lot of job offers available. Do you want to work with us? Have a quick look at our office and team.
Love it.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. That's very cool.
Can't wait to go over to the office.
I know.
Yes, you guys have never been to the office.
No.
Oh, hopefully we can do that soon. I also got a lot of questions about that video, though. I love it. I like it. I always think, so if someone is sitting behind a computer and getting filmed for a promotional video, are you actually working? What are you doing? What are you thinking?
Try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh, probably. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is someone presenting? Are you actually talking? I like it. It looks good.
It does look good. I've got one fun fact. So we had an Azure Fundamentals workshop for customers on Thursday, and I think it was the biggest turnout we've had. And there was a lot of customers from Africa, which was quite interesting. It was really good.
Oh yes, there was. We have like 80 or 90 unique visitors.
Yeah,
that's good. That is good. We got comments from Sana.
Right, you're on.
Yes. All right.
Well,
Richard's moving to the Netherlands.
Richard's never even been to the Netherlands. I've at least been to Amsterdam.
Oh, Richard's never been.
No,
Not even on the stopover to just the airport. No. Oh.
No.
Oh, you
always
definitely
fly
should.
direct.
Well, can be a bit expensive though. No, but yes, Sana is one of our new colleagues.
Hi, Sana.
Welcome, Sana. And apparently we're gonna switch some houses so we can get Gregor into the country. Yes, let's do that. We can work remotely, Sana. It's all good. Just need to do a bit of quarantine. We'll make it happen. All right.
Who have we got coming up next week?
Yes, next week we've got Job.
Who's Job?
Or Job, as you depends on how you pronounce it. Like it's Job. Job is he's our CEO. He's gonna.
That'll be good.
We're all gonna wear like nice suits.
Best behavior.
Best behavior next week. No, Job is like, he's a really, really fun guy. And we invited him to see if we can have a chat, see what we do as a company, what his vision is. He's got a great vision on where to go with the company, but he also makes a lot of jokes, which is fun. I have not had a call with Job where we didn't almost cry laughing almost every time. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's up for next week.
Awesome.
And, I think that's it, guys. I think
Look forward to it.
think
Look
we're
forward
through.
to it.
Yes,
Cool.
definitely looking forward to it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the comments. Thank you all for your time. And hopefully see you all next week.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Right.
Bye, folks.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.